My guest today, he's the front man of Dr. Zhivegas. This man's incredible, and he's got a huge thing coming up, a big Prince tribute show coming up very, very soon. So, without further ado, please welcome Frankie Muriel, everybody. What's up, man? Man, I'm good. I can't see the table. Now it's like there's a threshold now. A threshold. Man, so tell me, man, what's been, first off, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
I wake up for a few people, so.
Yeah.
You know,
wow, man, I appreciate that. You just come out of nowhere just from moi. Isn't that a beautiful thing?
That's right.
It is a beautiful thing. So, Frankie, tell me, before we get into all this, the cool stuff that you're about to get going here soon, tell me about Dr. Zhivegas in the first place. How did that start?
So, I mean, we're coming in this is our 23rd year.
Right.
So
I know if you got to dig back, like,
I mean,
way
it's like,
back.
yeah, you know. So we started this band just to have some fun. We were all in bands, you know, varying levels of success, and there was some frustration as bands do. You know,
right.
We were on a label. You know, these things. You know, it just happens sometimes. You know, you get frustrated. You want to let off some steam. So we hooked up with each other, and we wanted to do these old disco songs, and you know, back in the day, everybody wore afros, and it was like a big deal. And it literally just took off overnight. Where there was a line. We would play down on the landing, play Boomers and Kennedys and these places. And there would literally, the second or third week we did it, there was a line down the street. And it's been like that for 20 years, man. I mean, people still coming. People were just at Maristar the other night, packed house.
Of course, like, I mean, every time.
Yeah, but you know,
I
I never assume people are going to show up. That's how we think. That's how we work. And people always do, man. And it's an awesome thing.
Of course, man. That's really incredible. So, okay, so you started it with disco music. You're doing your thing, but then disco died.
Right,
so how did you adapt?
So we've always stayed ahead of what's been going on. So we had a residency in Vegas, and we played out there for a year, and we noticed things were changing with DJs, EDM. You know, every morning, you know, the disco stuff wasn't connecting with people. So we're out in the pool every day, and we're just hanging out. And every day you're just hearing the DJ. Every day we're like, man, what are we gonna do? We got to connect with these people.
Right.
And then we're like, that's it. We'll be a live band that plays, you know, DJ songs, you know, EDM music, and we did mashups. So we were ahead of that. So bands are getting fired, they're bringing DJs in the rooms, and we're one of the few guys still working in those rooms because we just beat the DJ at his own game playing the same songs.
Right.
Basically. So that took us into the, you know, 2000s, you know.
Right.
So we're always kind of ahead of things. Things are going back to live now. You go out in Vegas, they're changing a lot of lounges back to live acts. So we're always kind of got our ear to what's going on so we can stay ahead of the game.
Yeah, because, you know, for a while there, I mean, it was like, because I remember back in the day, you know, I did the cover band circuit back in the day too, and there was, I mean, obviously not to the level of you guys, of course, but there was a lot of cover bands. There was cover bands everywhere. There were bands everywhere, and then suddenly it's almost as if the music or the cover band, the demand for bands just dissipated it seemed like almost overnight.
Yeah, man, live music, it's a hard road, man, you know. But you have to have success at any degree, you have to give people what they want.
Right.
You know, and somehow I think the trick is to find out what people want, but also what you're good with doing. You know what I mean? A lot of guys just play for themselves. I tell bands, like, a lot of times, you got to play for the room, man.
Right.
You know, you can't just play for yourself.
Right.
Or you can and don't expect to have, anybody care. You know
give them what they want.
You give people what they want, or don't bitch about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But there's some amazing musicians in this town. But you know, it's hard to make a living doing it anymore. You know what I mean? We're very, very fortunate that we do, and we all, you know, never had a job my whole life. I just played music.
Yeah.
You know,
Lucky you.
Checks, man. You know, but I couldn't do it without the people who come.
Right.
Know?
So I know that you had a thing in you were out in Vegas for a good minute, doing some stuff out there. What happened? What happened in Vegas? Why? You know what I mean?
So we got registered. We just picked up a new gig in Atlantic City. They said 3,000 submissions, and they picked us. So we're doing. Actually, this is an exclusive. We're doing New Year's Eve at the brand new Hard Rock in Atlantic City.
That's great.
Yeah, and they searched the country, and they were like, we got to have these guys. So that was the date we could work out, and yeah, so that's a big one.
Congratulations!
We're always talking with people in Vegas. It's just stuff changes so much.
Of course,
you know what I mean.
It's kind of how the game is, right?
Exactly, and it doesn't matter if you're the band or you're the guy, the vendor for the flowers. They just decide to go in a different direction, and you get wiped out, and then you get brought back in.
Absolutely. I mean, so I understand that you guys do a lot of party music, that kind of thing. But do you guys do any hip hop? Do you throw any like Migos in there or something like that? I know that's a random question, but I'm just wondering.
Well, dude, you know what
how
we've been.
far do you guys go?
This is what we've been doing. You know, we've been getting into '90s. You know, so we started out in '70s.
Right.
We did all '80s funk. We did all Gap Band all the time. We Prince, which we'll talk about in a bit. Yeah. Now we're getting into Bobby Brown. We're getting into
Yeah, baby.
We're just moving in.
But just the music, not the crack and the hookers, right? With Bobby.
Well, Bobby,
Yeah, not
I saw one of the best memes, man. It was for the New Edition show, and the actor kid. It's an actor kid, and he's like leaning down to Bobby Brown, and he's looking concerned.
Oh yeah.
And the meme was like, Bobby, they want me to do drugs. He's like, you want to be me or what?
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Do you want to be me or what, man? So get with the program.
All in.
I did it. You got to do it. This is method acting, right? Aren't you a method actor?
That's right.
Come on, let's keep it real though. Well, that's cool, man. So Prince, right?
Yes.
You're doing a huge tribute show here very soon. So tell me a little bit about it.
So we did the first one a couple years ago, and it was just the artist had just passed away, and for whatever reason, a lot of people have in this town connected the music of Prince to myself and to the band.
Right.
So I got a lot of messages. I got a lot of Facebook messages, personal messages. It was kind of overwhelming.
Right.
I think more people hit me up about Prince passing away than when my father passed away. It was a very bizarre thing. And we had a night off, and we thought, let's just play Prince songs all night. Just kind of as a an homage, and we love the music. It's inspired us. We play a lot of the songs anyway. People seem to enjoy the way that we do them.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to mimic anybody. You can't. We're not impersonators. We just try to bring honor to the time period.
Right.
Specifically Purple Rain, specifically that Revolution era.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's where we're at. We don't really dip into the later stuff.
Yeah.
Those were the years, those were the memories that we had growing up. Those are the memories that a lot of people share,
Yeah.
So we said, hey, let's do a show. Rock House was open. I put out a Facebook message, didn't think much of it. We sold 300 tickets in 2 days, sold the show out, so then we added a second show, so we sold 2 shows out.
Right.
And then we did it in a couple other cities, and it's just been taken off like crazy. So we did it again last year, and then we did it at Ballpark Village. We put 1,800 people in the place. So it's definitely growing. Yeah, so it's growing like crazy. So we've got this year, we can only do one show here because we're going out of town the next night. So it's July 13th, Old Rock House, and there's only 500 seats, man. So this one's gonna
only 500. Well, I get a seat, right?
Absolutely, always.
I get
There's
a seat,
some VIP going on.
Nobody else in this room matters except me, so I get a seat, right?
You got it.
That's what's up. Hey, so we actually got some footage of this amazing show that's going to be coming up. Nice little promo. Here's a little snippet of it. Take a look.
Zhivegas, and we have come to play with you! Crazy!
You know what, man? That looks insane, homie. That was Ballpark Village?
That was Ballpark Village. That
Where,
was
though?
Old Rock House. So they did a special thing for us, and they built a stage off of the bar that's in front of that big screen.
Yeah.
So they shifted the whole room. So we weren't on the.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that's why I was like, that looks insane.
It was insane. I mean, all the levels were packed. It was insane.
That's
so
crazy.
yeah.
You know what I love about Prince or Prince music and what you guys are doing is that this is a situation where all walks of life can
Absolutely.
go in and have a really good time under one roof.
I say it
all
every-
colors, all creeds,
Dude.
all personalities, whatever it might
Dude,
be.
I say it-
Humans can go and have
Yes,
a great time with this music because we all grew up with
Exactly.
this music.
And no, literally, I say that every time. Black, white, straight, gay, young, old, man, woman, like everybody
Yeah.
can relate to these songs. Everybody, and it's we are one. It brings us together, man.
Absolutely.
Not getting too deep. That artist did that, and those songs are a collective memory for people, and it
Yeah.
just touches people, and it's very humbling to do it. You know, we're doing someone else's music, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's connecting with people on a different level. I play other people's music every night,
Right.
and people are shaking their booties and having a good time. But when we do these shows, it's a little different, you know, because of that
Yeah.
very thing, you know.
That's why you
And,
get Ballpark Village slammed. That's
Yes,
why you get
yes,
places
yeah,
where
that's
you
why
go,
we do
"I only
multiple
have
nights, right.
500 seats,"
Exactly.
because people want to go and that music was just a celebration.
Yeah,
that music
it is a
good time.
celebration, and we have a great time doing it. You know, we're doing a couple of different things. We brought in our time section
Yeah.
for Ballpark Village, so we're going to do some cool stuff this year too.
That's awesome, dude. I do have one question though for
Yeah,
you.
man.
It's a random question, but any weird, crazy stories with like fans or band-aids or whatever you guys call them?
Like for the last 30 years, man. Like
I'm sure you got one crazy one though, right?
one time I was at Schnucks.
Schnooks.
And-
This is already good. Okay, keep
All right,
going.
and I'm just doing normal stuff, you know.
Right.
And a girl is in my car, and will not get out of the car.
Wow.
Now, you know, you could go two ways with this. You know what I mean?
You could definitely go two ways with that.
But I had to get out of the car and like try to find some security. Like, get out of my car, man. You know.
Wait,
And
so
people
did she
follow me
break
home.
into your car?
I
or
left
you
it
were like-
open. You know, it's a
Wow.
drop top, so you know.
Oh,
it was,
okay, it was a drop top.
Yeah,
That's easy.
and
Yeah.
you're just like, seriously right now, you know. It's everywhere all the time, but you know, you got to you take the good with the bad. I got a great
Right.
life because of people, so I'm not, you know.
No kidding. Did you later get her number though? Regardless, because that
you
is a
know,
little crazy.
you know.
Maybe the crazy's good though.
You know, I pass it on to Ethan. You know.
Okay. Oh snap, Ethan. Ethan. Anyway,
He's
gonna be
looking
like,
for a good.
plead
He's
the
looking for a
fifth."
good girl. You know.
Filth. But anyway, please tell everybody where this event is coming up.
Okay, it's July 13th. Old Rock House. Tickets are on sale right now. Metro Tix. I believe it's like $20, and then VIP 60, but there's only 30 VIP seats.
Woo.
And you get in.
30.
You get in early. You get food. I don't know what else is. You get a guaranteed seat in the First Avenue balcony section. You know, which I need some like hip hop dancers up there, like in the movie.
Yeah,
that would be bad.
That would be a good idea.
And I think they're working on a meet and greet or something. I don't know.
Okay.
They handle that stuff. So,
Of course, you know. If you're like,
So
hey, I
get the
just
tickets. They are going to sell. I mean, we've done triple that already. So
Right.
this one's an intimate show. So.
That's excellent, man.
And we
Well,
love doing it, and we love that everybody comes. It makes it worth doing. You know.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations on everything
Thank you.
you've been doing, man. Frankie Muriel, everybody. Hey!